What the heck is nutritional yeast? If you have ever wondered that question, I'm going to provide that for you. I'm Morgan, I'm a vegan dietitian, and I help literally so many people transition to a vegan diet and also just how to live their best life with a more plant-based diet. And nutritional yeast is definitely one of those foods that I tend to recommend a lot. People are like, what in the world is it? So, nutritional yeast, the first thing you need to know is that it's a deactivated yeast. And it's formulated from a specific yeast strand, or sometimes a few different yeast strains. And those sort of are growing for a few days, they do their thing, and then once they're nice and ripe and mature and ready, the yeast actually gets heated, so then it's deactivated. So nutritional yeast is a deactivated yeast. It's not an active yeast. It's deactivated, it's washed, it's dried, and it is packaged. And along that process, when it is sort of growing and maturing, that tends to be when you'll find the B vitamins added. So if your nutritional yeast does include fortified B vitamins, which I would highly recommend, and if you're like, I don't know what to look for, check out the link below and I'll tell you the best type of nutritional yeast and exactly what to look for in your brand that you're choosing. But so it's a deactivated yeast, which means that it's not the same as a brewer's yeast. A brewer's yeast is going to be an active strain, and that's important to keep in mind because it's completely different than, the yeast that's used to make like beer or any of those types of foods. Now, the other really cool thing then is because it's deactivated is that it can be kept at room temperature and it's shelf stable. It's also pretty economical. So, you can get a big bag depending on where you go. Sometimes they can be more like $7, sometimes $3. It can vary, but for the most part, pretty economical. So nutritional yeast, a deactivated yeast strand that is sort of a unique vegetarian food, really. I find that most plant-based eaters are the ones that are even aware of it and thinking about using it. And the reason it's so unique is because it does provide sort of a cheesy, savory, umami flavor. And that flavor can add so much depth and so much deliciousness to vegetarian and vegan eating. But even if you don't eat that way, I find that you can sprinkle it and add it to just about everything. If you're interested in more ideas of how to use nutritional yeast, check out my 10 ways to use nutritional yeast video, and again, I'll put that link below. So, if you found this helpful, give it a good thumbs up. And if you would like to comment and let me know if you use nutritional yeast, I'd love to hear it. But also check out those videos I've linked to, and I think it'll help give you a little bit more information in how to move forward with your nutritional yeast adventures. Subscribe and check a new video every week, and I will see you soon.